Good morning, it's Leo season, and it's Karen, who is a Leo, and I'm here to recommend some books for that Leo in you. Trying to encapsulate the feeling that a Leo gives you, that sense of loyalty, that glamour, that absolute power, the dramatics of it all. I have compiled a list of 10 books that I think give those same vibes, those fun, entertain me feelings, those celebratory of that Leo loyalty. The first book that I have to recommend, it is a classic and it is a chunker, but this one will fly for you, and it is The Count of Monte Cristo. This is the ultimate revenge story. If you want dramatics, you have it here in spades. You have Edmond Dantes, who is sent to jail unfairly. He is set up. And then he inherits a large fortune and proceeds to use that large fortune to take revenge upon all those who put him in prison. You get a little bit of bragging rights once you've finished this one. The second one I have for you is My Lady Jane. This one was so much fun. It is so entertaining. You have loyalty of friends. It is wild. It is weird. It is wacky. And it is funny. So if you're looking for something to just entertain you for a while, I'm going to recommend this one. This follows Lady Jane, who was a real person in history. She was the 9 Days Queen back when, Henry VIII died, left his son, Edward, as a successor. Edward married Lady Jane. Then Edward died, so Jane became the monarch. And nobody liked that because, of course, there was Mary and Elizabeth, who were the bastard daughters who were supposed to come in. Anyway, This is an alternate version of that tale, and Lady Jane is fantastic. She is the best character by far. And there's a little bit of animal transformation in there, so you're gonna get some animal wildness, those beasts, if you will. The third book I have for you is Iron Widow by Jiran Zhao. This was so fun. I am a huge mech fan. I love giant fighting robots, and this book has that. It has some sort of mechanism where there needs to be two people driving this mechanism to fight off these hordes of monsters that keep attacking the kingdom. Our main character is one of those pilots who is piloting these machines. This has your kick butt heroine. It is powerful and it is intense. The next book I have is Catherine House. There is something about this main character that screams Leo to me. I can't quite remember what if they talked about it, her astrological sign is, but she seems like a Leo to me. She is dramatic, she does what she wants, and she kind of is like full of herself. I don't want to say that Leos are full of themselves, but we are very confident because we are the kings and queens of the kingdom. What can you say for a lion? Catherine House follows this woman as she gets accepted into this very prestigious school. And there isn't a whole lot said about this school, but everything is paid for. The tuition, the clothing, the food, everything. And she goes and you get to study some kind of discipline after a number of years. This book follows her 4 years as she explores what she's going to get into. And I think if I remember correctly, she goes for art history. And I'm a big fan of art history, so please give me more. All right, you want grand? I have it for you. In this one, Leviathan Wakes. This is a science fiction opera. This is so grand in scale. This is so dramatic. This is it's so much. This is set in a future society where there is space travel, there is something going on in the universe, there is a massive political trigger that triggers this whole kind of war, there is jaw-dropping moments. If you want to be entertained, this book has entertainment. The next book is a bit of a cheat, but it is Binti, the trilogy. So the first book is called Binti, the second is called Home, and the third is called The Night Masquerade. I absolutely adored this series. This is another one of those kind of space operas, but in a little bit smaller of a scale. This gives a little more complexity to your Leo hero. We can be introspective, we can be soft and gentle and really think about others and be loyal to our family members and be loyal to our friends. And that is exactly what Binti is. She wants to celebrate her home life while also being a liaison for the universe. The next book I have for you is the final revival of Opal and Nev. This is an intense and powerful look at fame and the punk music scene. This follows Opal and Nev, who are this very famous punk duo who made their name, and then suddenly, because of some kind of, I'm not going to really spoil it, because of a really traumatic concert that ended in tragedy, the two of them are telling the story about how they coped afterwards. We have a look at the glamorous side of fame as well as the darker sides. It is hot, hot, hot summer when it is Leo season, and why not just dive right in to Malibu Rising? This has it all. It has the glamour, it has the fame, and it has the loyalty of siblings as they go through life together, experiencing the traumas as well as the wonders of life together. This, of course, is set in Malibu. There is surfing. There is a little bit of fire going on. There's some romance. There's all the dramatics. And this one is one that you do not want to miss out in the summertime. The penultimate book that I have for you is a bit of a mystery, and it is one that has been haunting the conspiracy theorists for years and years and years. And that book is called Dead Mountain. Dead Mountain tells the story of a group of university-age students who go hiking into the mountains to one specific mountain, also known as Dead Mountain, and something happens. We're not sure. You can find all of the cool conspiracy theories out there, but this book attempts to figure out what exactly happened. This is the very famous Dyatlov Pass. There are things from aliens to weather patterns to one of them goes crazy to military operations. Like it's wild. So here you go. Dramatics. I read this one in a day. I could not put it down. And this one will leave you a little bit chilly. A good one to cool you off in the hot summertime. And the last one I have for you is one that I read most recently, and that is the Thursday Murder Club. This is fun. This has the dramatics of those English mysteries. You have a loyal friends group at the middle of it. This follows a group of 4 retirees in a retirement community as they kind of get their paws into all sorts of different murders. Not specifically they're the ones murdering, but they're finding cold cases, and then of course murders come to their village and they're all excited because they get to solve something. This is funny, this is heartwarming, this is sweet, this is dramatic, and I love it, and I recommend this one highly. And there you have it, 10 books for the Leo in you. Whether or not you are a Leo or you are feeling that Leo energy at this moment in time, thank you so much for watching. I'm the Book Libranaut. I like exploring books, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.